Of course, that 6 inches between the ears is the most crucial part of a dart player, and once Barney gets that in gear,
14.
and we need him back in gear to pressurise Taylor.
Speaking purely as an aesthetic, as we see that lovely framing, he head is whipping like a Madonna with sweat. Cover shot. Oh! On cue. Taylor will be watching up this one as he practices less.
He certainly will. And then 3 darts. I know it's silly to say they were perfect, but Barney's head didn't move a millimetre on release. The problem that Barney has sometimes is on release, he moves his head just a smidgen to the left, and that causes the arm to bring the dart in the 5.
Wow. There's more sweat coming down that brow. He comes through, a break in the dike on the shelf. Sweating. That's exactly the point. He sometimes slides it. 2 examples perfect of what Rod said. Here he is, the Irish lad who'll be doing well, 6'5". Then Alan Casey of Middlesex, 9'2". Beautiful first dart.
Jacko Barry is among a good few dart players that have come over from Ireland. Mick McGowan, John McGowan, just seen Brendan Dolan playing. There's a good field of players from all over the place. Jamie Harvey having a great tussle with Phil Taylor, but just not being able to keep with the scoring power of Phil Taylor.
And the amazing thing with Taylor, when he did his first one on Sky several years back at Blackpool, he used to try and get into a break at 3-2 against Mason, who's playing on another board at the moment. And he said it would only come in the heat of the moment. Well, he's a Barrack Road liar. It came off an average of 93 in the legs before. It came out of the blue and shocked the crowd.
44.
Yeah, the unusual thing about it is it's normally the 1-4-1 in your last 3 darts, but Phil Taylor hit the 57 with his 6th dart, and the 1-4-4 is a lot easier than the 1-4-1, but he's got both darts at that treble 20, and then he cleaned up with a double 12 for a perfect 9 darter.
16.
Everything is still shaking. He dominates this, like Cleopatra said of Anthony in the play, you'll remember. He doth bestride our world of tungsten like a colossus. And this lad is quite capable of tippling him in the final. But remember, we have an open draw here, so that could come out of the hat later today. Again!
Yeah, it's happened in previous years. The big boys have come out at each other early on. Jacko Barry here, good pressure. That's exactly what you've got to do to Barney and Taylor. Put the pressure on. Now Barney may only get 1 dart at double top. Well, he's going to get 2 at double 10 now. Double 5, not the best of double, Sid.
Green bit.
17.
Chance then, the sort of chance you'd expect an Irish lad to take. Good at Dublin and Dublin. 14. Oh, tension shown, missed the big 14. Topsy once, level with the holder. The lipstick,
14.
mile away. That was halfway to bake up, that one. Barney then being given a gift to put 5. Under slider needed here. Got to go under the barrel. Beautiful dart.
Well, after that first dart, Sid, I didn't think he was going to put the second one in. We see that go in there. It's just caught the fin of the flight and guided it in. But Barney certainly got her up it.
Chris Mason. 5th leg Andy to throw first. Game on.
And Stuart Pike has been given tabs on board 2, where Hamilton's at the board.
Yes, it's been good stuff from these two so far. First leg to Hamilton with the throw, with a maximum. Mason levelling it up. All 4 legs have gone with throw. And the last one, we saw back-to-back 180s from both players.
100.
So first to 9. And interesting, we're talking, just listening to Sid and Rod talking about Phil Taylor's 9-darter. Doing himself a cool 25 grand. Mason hit a 9-darter in the practice room an hour ago. And these two actually played in a big open tournament in Wolverhampton just a week or so ago. And Hamilton won a 6-4 after Mason missed double 12. for a 9-darter. Well, Sid has joined me in the commentary box, and we wonder which Chris Mason will turn up.
Well, the Mason who's turned up, if you'd asked me 2 hours ago, he did a 9-darter in the practice room and was first to congratulate Phil Taylor on his. But this is the man who was so brilliant in the Grand Slam at Wolverhampton in October, till Taylor did 9 darts, 9 legs on the spin against him to marmalise him.
Runner-up at the Grand Slam, Andy Hamilton. And the aim for Hamilton this year is the Premier League. He wants to be in the Premier League in 2009. He's certainly got the talent.
60.
Has he ever? The man who had to give up practicing with Taylor because he got discombobulated at the power, day to day and hour to hour of Phil. Some player though, stuck on Trent Publican from that hotbed, a lovely Stokey.
Former practice partners, Hamilton and Mason. And there you go, just confirming on board 1. Barney now 3 up. He hasn't lost a leg yet. He won 9-0 against Tony Ayres in his first match. Barney 3 up here. But now a chance for Hamilton for 3-2. All legs with throw, double 16.
30.
On the wire. Mason way back. Needs a ton 40 at least against the hammer. Weird. Cocking the dart over like Bobby Jones to the opposite
45.
eye by Mason and showing frustration with himself, Stu.
Hamilton then. 3-2, all 5 legs going with throw.
Yeah,
Great dart from Andy Hamilton. So Hamilton taking control. Mason played catch-up as he always will be, but I remember Mason a couple of years ago here, Sid, I think hitting 12 or 13 180s in a match and lost.
Absolutely. It was against Adrian Lewis. They had some amazing matches here. Adrian Lewis just... Adrian Lewis was one of the favourites for this, and this Hamilton last night, Matt Clark did him 9-2, so should come in this, the man in black, on a surge, on a wave.
Yeah, Lewis, who was 8-6 down against Mardle, won 9-8 after Mardle missed 2 darts, and he was 8-6 up against Brendan Dolan. The Irishman has beaten him 9-8. The big shock of the day so far, Dolan beating Lewis.
Agreed. A lot of our friends in Ireland where we're going to in October for the World Grand Prix. We were watching this. All the best lads singing Athen Right for me, because your lads are doing quite well here. Apart from Barry
96.
on the other board, who Barney's taking to the clean as a bet. Mason though, the great enigma of the game. The sort of Len Shackleton, the generation away, who sat on the ball and looked at the
60.
clock at Arsenal. And they still couldn't get the ball off him.
Hamilton has a chance here. The first break of throw in this could be absolutely crucial.
59.
We shall see. Difference of £1,000 in prize money. The loser here gets